Oh yeah, what's good? Jesus. My voice is it comes and goes. It comes and goes, just like your mom comes and goes. How you guys doing? Little YDPT daily, not daily. Actually, talking shit. See, I don't even know what show I'm on. I have no fucking idea. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Little talking shit Tuesday coming at you. I feel pretty much recovered, except my voice is shit, and I pretty much coughed up half of my lungs today. Just white nasty shit coming out of my nose, and but you know what? Once I got it mostly out of my system, fucking felt great. Felt really good. Things are good. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Hollywood rules. Yesterday I was talking to someone who attended World Cup, and he goes, Alex, did you notice something about the rules that they were putting up on World Cup? I'm like, no. He's like, take a look. So he sent me a screenshot, and I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm going to talk about it because I think every event has that little wiggle room, but this was so egregious. This was so in your face, fuck you, that I thought it needed to be talked about because if you're a rule follower, I'm telling you, that shit should irk the shit out of you. And if you're the guy receiving the good treatment, you should be humble and probably if you win, don't accept the winnings. It's just crazy to me that something like that happens because people cry, bitch, and moan, and it's Hollywood rules. Rules for thee, but not for me. You know, it's crazy. Or rules for me, not for thee. It's crazy how it is out there. But we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about Tim McAmis. Excuse me, Tim McAmis's Pro Mod Starter Kit. It's like a 4 or 5 year old video, and that dude is my spirit animal. The dude he's a badass. I'm a nobody. I'm a stupid, quote unquote, YouTube streamer and fucking dildo. But Tim McAmis is a legit dude. So if he somehow agrees with the shit I'm saying, I might be on the right track. But we'll say hi to the guys here. Then we'll talk about everything I'll talk about a bunch of shit for a while. And then we'll get to talking with you guys. Mendoza's Coyote's in the house. He was the first guy to comment. Mustang Lifestyles already disliked the stream, said Mendoza's Coyote. He goes, damn, not lying. There was already a dislike when you went to like. It says Blake Bailey, then 2000 MCR, L Boss, Mike Hawk Biggs, Mike Hawks Big. That's a good one. L Boss again, 82 SVT, AJ, Agent Orange, Pablo VQ, JD Swag the Mod. Good evening, good evening. Kilometers. I don't think they should be illegal. Okay, I put up a thing to vote. If you think air shifters should be illegal, I think they should be illegal as fuck. Zach Z loves how I look. So does Chupapi. Kilometers, Boostly, Wayne Her, Chaz Bono, Affirm in the house. Affirm, how are you? Pat the One, JD Swag again, Kanye Asada, Frank S550, YouTube Corrupt, the second mod, Mike Hunt, Greg Watkins, Josh Roy, Coca-Cola with a shit-ass Gen 3, Roush Carr, Evan Smith, Izzy, John Cena. Can't see him. I don't know how I saw the name. I shouldn't be able to see him. Big K, Alfredo Diaz, Ivan D, 1 of 1 RTR. That's hilarious. Kenny G, the fucking artist? No shit. Sublime GT500, Gonzo the Great, Angel PR, Ray, Jason Friedberg, Dustin Engler, Michael, Juan Sanchez. Let's get after it. Okay. So, if you guys look at the cars that, they allowed, there was a very nice little section right here on the bottom, and it says only the following combos. Now I forget, I think it was Super Street, I'm not sure. It's Street, Super Duper Street, Super Duper Badass Duper Super Street. Check this out. It says only the following combos below are permitted to use this crossover: Mustang with a Coyote engine and twin 69mm turbos. An El Camino with an LS and twin 89 turbos. No nitrous at 3,500 pounds. A Nova with a LT engine and twin 69 turbos. No nitrous at 3,350 pounds. So let's not be stupid, guys. Let's not make fun of the fact that, or don't make light of like, oh, so you're saying if Alejandro Flores, showed up with a El Camino with an LS twin 83s at 3,500 pounds, would they have allowed me to run? They should have, according to this. Or if Alex shows up with a Coyote with twin 76s, will they have allowed me to run? Or did it have to be green or white? Did it have to be a green one or a white one? Brett and Jim, right? Or did it have to be Cletus and his mechanic? I don't know his mechanic's name. Steve, Mike, Kyle. I don't know his name. It's a white guy name. Mike, John, Billy. I don't know. Whatever his name is. Seems like a nice guy. So the organizer should have just been like, hey, we're allowing Brett, Jim, Cletus, and Cletus's tech dude to run the class. No problem. Hey, no. But the fact that you put it this way is total Hollywood stuff. It's total Hollywood stuff, right? It's like, dude. So apparently this is a thing. Apparently Hollywood rules are a thing. And a lot of the guys that run, let's say if it's Ultra Street or something similar, they look at this as like, oh, okay, so they're bending the rules for someone else. Meanwhile, the whole year we've been running on this rule, these rules all the time. And now they're bending it for people that are known people. And good for them for the people that are known. Hey, fuck it. But if Alejandro Flores shows up with that combo, is he going to be allowed to run? I don't think so. I just don't think so. So, Mod Nats. I know for a fact most cars are not going to fit certain classes. Most cars are not going to fit certain classes. So, if you don't allow certain cars to run certain classes, their bitching and moaning and whining and complaining is more of a nuisance than to just allow them to run, right? And that's Hollywood rules. That's Hollywood rules. And I'm like, all right, well, so rules don't matter. So basically what event organizers or event people are saying is the rules are whatever the fuck we say they are at that time. That's fine. Just understand that Hollywood rules do apply. It's one of those things where we want you at the event and we're going to allow your car to run at the event. Look, the Blue Goose 2 or 3 years ago when it ran World Cup, it was, I think, legal for Street Fighter because of the weight. I think the turbos were too big. I think the motor's small, turbos are too big. But it was a automatic, factory automatic car at like 36 plus 100 pounds. So they were like, yeah, we'll allow it on Street Fighter. Fuck it, because it's heavy. It's got big turbos, but it's pretty heavy in a stock 6R80 case. So, not necessarily, it didn't say Blue Coyote with twin 60 whatevers and a 6R80 is allowed. No, that would be just throwing, it's just kind of like shoving in people's face that like, look, we know who that is. If they would have just said John Lund is allowed to run, okay, I get that. It's Hollywood rules, but nowhere did it say that. The fact that it said that in the rule book was hilarious, was actually hilarious. Are they joking, meaning the car fits the class anyway? I don't know if they're joking. I don't know. See, that's the thing. Events aren't comedy fucking. Some people take this shit super serial. I don't. I'm like, whatever. Racing, it doesn't make me a fucking dime. You get clout for a day or two, and then no one remembers you 1 month later. It's all about the guy who broke the record at the rental. Like, that gives you way more clout, way more push, way more business than actually winning a big deal race, right? Like, how many people remember who won what class last year? Nobody. Like, the layman. But, the people that won it sure as hell remember. Hell, they'll put it in front of your face. They'll talk about it at the gas station in 2050 when you get in your, electric scooter that uses your asshole and methane to power itself or to charge itself. Oh, back in the day, I won Nitro Honda at World Cup. Oh, okay. Congratulations, buddy. Okay, and then I put up a poll. Anyway, I think Hollywood rules are bullshit, but let's just call it what it is. Just say, look, we'll bend the rules for people because we want them in the class. No, nothing wrong with that. It's all good. Have it. But to say an El Camino at a Nova and a Mustang. So if I show up, not those guys, if I show up with that combo, will you allow me to run? According to the rules, maybe, right? Then I should have been allowed to run if I came in a certain configuration. A lot of people complain to me about it. They go, Alex, can you talk about this? And I'm like, dude, that is kind of bullshit. So I don't know if they're being tongue in cheek. I don't know if it's trying to be funny, but a lot of guys that race don't find it funny, So I'm not a racer. I'm a douchebag, but I can talk about it. Why? I got no skin in the game. Nothing's going to happen to me because motherfuckers are going to be like, oh, Alex, you're one of those guys. No, I don't give a fuck. I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. Nothing's going to happen to me. Fuck it. If anything, I'm defending the guy that follows the rules. Imagine you get the rule book out and you follow it to a T, and then another guy shows up and he's got bigger turbos, better engine, lighter weight, just because he's a somebody, he's allowed to run. That to me is not right. Okay. So mod nats, I'm going to be watching out for that. And oh, baby, if I catch a car that doesn't fit the class, but fits the spirit of the class, the spirit, the ghost, I'm going to talk about it big time. I'm going to be like, yo, this motherfucker's running nitro. You know, we good with running nitro method? We good? It's all good? M5, M1, nitro, what? It's all good? Okay, fuck it. You could use nitrous. Fuck it. Because if if he's using nitrous fuel, you can run nitrous. It's in the spirit of the class. Yeah, the nitrous is going through the blower, so technically it's all good. Anyway, so we'll talk about Tim McAmis. Tim McAmis is a pro mod chassis guy. He runs a shop. Well-known dude. Tim McAmis Performance Parts. You know, he seems to really know what the fuck he's talking about. A lot of you guys know him. He came up with an NHRA Pro Mod starter kit. Love this guy. Take a listen. And you guys that were listening to the show yesterday, you'll know exactly why I'm playing this.
Night. It's a pipe dream. It's not going to happen, but it's worth talking about. I mean, it would be nice to get back to those times when the class was a lot more exciting to watch instead of keep adding all these electronics over the years to where pretty soon you don't need a driver. We're in this business, and for us to keep up, we like to come up with new products, and since this is a fact of life, we've built a kit. Basically, it's a Pro Mod starter kit, and so if you decide if you want to run Pro Mod, you can buy this starter kit, and once you get it, it's all you need to know to run a Pro Mod car. So the first item that you get in the kit is this push button. So this is what you're going to use to run the car with. So this is just a simple little push button. Push the button in, locks up the transmission, car stops, let off the button, it goes. All you basically got to do your burnout, pull the car to the starting line, get it somewhat straight, push this button in. When the tree comes down, let out on the button. After that, everything's done for you. So as you're sitting in the car with nothing to do, we wanted something for you to occupy your time. So what we've got is, we're going to give you a bag of Cheetos and this 44-ounce fountain drink. So as you're riding down the track, after you let off this button and you're looking around after you get done waving at the people in the stands, you can open the bag of Cheetos, have a few, drink some soda. You can get this in, we'll send it to you with Mountain Dew or Coke or whatever you like for flavor. And when you get down to the other end, you don't even have to stop eating the Cheetos. The RF device will pull the chutes for you and shut the car off. You are going to have to set it down long enough to turn the car off the end of the track and let the guys down there packing the chutes throw the shit up on the wing.
I didn't even know that. I just found out that there is a device that automatically deploys the chutes for you. Now, for you guys saying that, oh, you know, Pro Mod guys should not be shifting gears, well, check this motherfucker out. So, shifts gears, pulls chute, shuts car off. I mean, that. Yeah, but you know, when you're going 180 and that little transition bump, I mean, you really get, this motherfucker does it like a fucking G. But you know, Alex doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's a YouTuber. He should shut his fucking mouth and just stick to what he knows, is doing YouTube videos. You're not a racer. We're racers. We're for real. You're just a fucking joke, Alex. Okay. Got it. You got it, buddy. Okay, we'll get to your comments, talk a little shit, get to, you know, talk, questions, comments. You think I'm full of shit? You think Pro Mod guys should not be shifting their gears after seeing that guy just do it like a fucking G? Tim McAmis, a real dude, agrees with me, and he even thinks trans brake should be illegal. He thinks you should bring the revs up on your own with your foot. And I'm like, whoa, you are wild. And you should have to actually leave with a clutch. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's wild. Because he thinks the spirit of the class has gone away. Unreal, unreal, unreal. So we all remember Super Dave, and we'll remember when Cletus jumped the Grand Canyon. Crowd will be at WCF with or without Cletus. Oh, Cletus is irrelevant at WCF. half the crowd doesn't know English, and they go, "¿Quién carajo es Cliro? ¿Quién Cliro? ¿Quién? El Camino. I don't care about the Camino. The starlet that looks like it's about to fucking crash. That's what I give a fuck about." Let me reboot the page. I think my YouTube streaming thing is fucking acting up. It's not showing all the comments and the members joining and all that stuff. So make sure that everything is kosher. There we go. Rest in peace to my ears. Exactly. That's not racing. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, that guy's legit, dude. I started watching his videos after you mentioned him last week. Wealth of knowledge, and I like his humor. I watched the video about a full floating rear. I got very well versed on what a full floating versus a flange rear is and why one's more able to take more abuse than the other, and he explained it really well. Just awesome, knowledgeable guy. They have to manually shift gears now. They do. ProMod does have to manually shift gears now. So obviously they saw something in it that was missing, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Yeah, let's just shift the gears." And that guy McLaughlin makes it look easy. He's obviously a pro. He knows what he's doing. Well, they only have 3 gears, but still most do have auto. That manual valve body life. The auto guys in their 7 to 8 second cars, manual guys drive their cars. No, I already talked about that, but a lot of people seem to. I think the guys that get triggered are the guys that know I'm right. You know I'm right. You don't have to do shit. You sit on that. The GT500 is cake to drive. You guys, if you've never driven an 8-second car, I can probably get you in the GT500, and after 3 passes, you'd probably be as good as me. All we have to do is, the burnout and then the reaction time. But in terms of driving the car down the track, 3 passes, you'll get it, no problem. That reminds me of the video you posted a while back about making a sandwich between shifts with the MT82. Brett Winward says, I race top alcohol dragster in the NHRA, and our class is divided between men who actually have to shift and boys who ride along. Top alcohol dragster? Brett? Interesting. What's the difference between... Oh, top fuel. Got it. Don't shut that pretty mouth. Okay. That was Alex Laughlin. Yes, sir. ¿Qué onda, cut? The starlet that bounces around like a Mexican jumping bean. Those look fast, right? You look at a starlet go down the track. That thing's amazingly fast. Well, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday who, by the way, I think I have the Fairmont powertrain sold in one day. I mentioned it on the chat yesterday. Some guy hit me up and he's like, "Holy shit, I didn't even know that was for sale. You mind?" I'm like, "Dude, we struck a deal tentatively. As far as I know, he's got it. So it looks like the Fairmont is going in very good hands. And it's going to end up in a manual Fox body, apparently. So good for him. It's going to be, and he goes, 12 PSI is plenty. I go, oh yeah, 12 PSI, you'll think you're going to fucking kill yourself. And it's not going to be a race car. It's going to be a nice, quick, clean notch Fox. A full floating rear is a reverse cowgirl. What channel is that guy from? He has his own channel, Tim McAmis' channel. Been watching Tim's videos for years. He knows his shit, but also has the right attitude about racing and racers. In that video that I showed you guys, he talks about how almost he rails against these rich guys, just like I talked about yesterday, guys that have a lot of money. They get into pro mod, they have a team build the fucking car around him. All he does is burn out, stage it, dump, let's go, and everything else is done for him. In that video, he says the driver is less and less of an equation in the whole setup. And I'm like, right, that's my issue with modern drag racing. I guarantee someone will hack into the Tesla Model S Plaid, run a 9.2. By the way, someone ran an 8.9 in it, which we knew was going to happen. Someone's going to end up running a Tesla in self-drive, and there will be a self-drive 9.2. Actually, if the Tesla could go A to B without a driver, it saves over 100 pounds. I guarantee you can go quicker in a Tesla without a driver than with a driver, just because of the sheer weight. You don't matter anymore, driver. You don't matter. And that's what's happening with automatics, self-shifting, air shifters, 6R80, 10R80. You're not a driver. You're a stager and a reactor. I'm a stager. I'm a burner outerer, a stager and a reactor. I am not a driver. Do not. Stagers! Suit up, stagers! Because you're not a driver. Wait, the Fairmont is sold? No, the Fairmont is not sold. The engine is. The trans is going to Jake because, in my opinion, that 4R200 is Jake's. I've never considered that transmission mine. So Jake's going to get the trans. Friend of mine is going to get the motor and trans. What I'm going to do is make sure that the fuel system is kosher. So take him for a ride. I'm not going to fix it. I'm just going to kind of jerry rig it up, make sure everything's good, take him for a ride, go, this is the power plant you're getting. He's probably going to shit his pants. And then I'm going to send it off, take the motor out, and then start doing the front half, the mini tub, and show you that process, because that's the whole thing, right? I've always wanted a small block Ford T56 or a badass high revving, high compression, small block Ford, big inch with a manual in it in that car. 10s or 9s, I'm fucking thrilled. But it became a Coyote swap Fox body, and it boring, but really, really fast, but boring. So I want to front half it, back half it, 1512s, be light, and then low, light, and stick and run the number I want to run, and I'll be a happy dude. Burner outer. That's the epitome of gay. Wow. Thank you guys. Says Downhill Daddy. What did Downhill Daddy say? Male made of stone, been a member for 5 months, and Deceptive's Garage, even $50. Jesus. Thank you for the advice and opinion on my Coyote Swap project yesterday. I truly appreciate it. But you paid on PayPal. Dude, I love you. I appreciate the money, but you already paid on PayPal. The wrong PayPal, by the way. But he paid on PayPal. Did you Brent PFI interview at SEMA? Wow. Was that English? Teslas don't even need a burnout though, right? Tesla bow driver needed, so no seats or interior or either. Save 500 pounds. Alex, I'll take you on the offer to drive the GT500. Elias S550. If you weigh under 230 pounds, you'll go quicker than me. I guarantee it. Downhill Daddy says, hell yeah, Alex. Imagine doing the burnout, getting out of the car and watching it go down the track. And then you celebrate. Like, what the fuck did you celebrate? Tesla's accomplishment? You know, like, woo, what did we do? You know, woo. That's why the tuners should celebrate. Like 6R80, 10R80 cars, when it goes a number, the tuner can take full credit. Full credit. Because if your boost controller isn't that difficult, if it's like an e-boost and you just targeted 20 and you just launch the thing, the tuner can take 100% credit on that car's performance. 6R80 or 10R80. Period. The tuner, right? The tuner made that car go A to B. It hit the gears, timing was good, the motor was alive, whatever. An NT82 T56 manual car, tuner can't take any fucking credit. Can't take any fucking credit for anything that car does. Hey Alex, you've been mentioning a small block Ford in the Fairmont. I've been YouTubing small block Fords. I just found a channel with a woman that seems like a perfect match for you. Channel's name is Miss Midnight Maverick. Yeah, okay, right. Chick's got a man, dude. Stop it. Sitting in the stands with an iPod controlling a Tesla down the track. Jason Miller, how fast do you want to go? Okay. Hope you get better soon. I feel better. It's just my voice is a little jacked, but I feel 100%. I went to the gym this morning. It felt good. I'm like, all right, it's all good. Super thankful for the Lund and PBH team, Zach Anderson says. Apparently, my Gen 3 Coupe confirmed an issue with tuning Gen 3 truck engine with a control pack as per Dakota. Yes, exactly. Like there's a couple of issues with the Gen 3 control packs. Like if you want to get up on a trans brake on a Gen 3 control pack, Ford had to get involved and actually give us like addresses to secret sauce shit just to be able to make it work. That means if you have a turbo 10R80 swap car, you can't just, like, I love the guys that go, convert this over to HP2. Oh, I had a shop today get sideways. Ooh, I should call them out, but I'm not. But they got sideways with me. And I just took them off the ticket, and I told the customer, get your dog on a leash, calm them the fuck down, because I don't want to go out there and be like, yo, don't ever fuck with this shop, period. If I see a fucking email come through with that shop, I don't fuck with it, period. That's it. I don't care. Go somewhere else, because that's what can happen. If you come at me sideways for no reason because you're frustrated on some dumb shit, I'll cut you off. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Hey, I'm not going to cut the customer off. That's my customer. Right? If that customer goes to you as a tech and you get sideways with me, I cut you off. And I say, customer, if you want Lund tuning through me or through Lund period, you go to a shop that understands how to communicate with people. But anyway, where the fuck was I going with that? I totally forgot. So it's over. Alex, what cube small block Ford are you thinking in the Fairmont over 400? It's going to be a 351 Windsor base. It's going to be a big inch small block over 400. I wanted to make 5 to 600 NA. That's the goal, right? I want to run an E85 stupid dumb compression. Cams are going to be cam is going to be kind of dumb. It'll be thumping and rumping and doing all this dumb shit. It's going to get 1 mile a gallon and it's going to fucking it's going to be carbureted because I am not fucking around with anything electronic unless it's like an MSD or coils or something. Done with that shit. I want to just enjoy the car. Remote control Tesla sounds good. What kind of reaction time would a Tesla hit without a driver? Right. Imagine the Tesla can probably react better. The Tesla could probably do the Tesla in self-drive mode, guys. If you watch Wham Bam Tesla Cam, the Tesla in self-drive mode can avoid accidents better than you can. It just goes, well, this, that, this, it, and it steers the car. If you might still nudge a car or tap a car, but it's like remember the movie I, Robot? Will Smith's arm in iRobot was ripped off by a robot that calculated, by me saving you, you'll have a higher probability of surviving than the girl. The girl was gone. She was like a 20%. You were like 51%. So I saved you. So that's how the Tesla's going to be. I don't mind if you tap into this Beaner's van, but it's better than rolling over and dying. And the self-drive actually keeps you out of accidents. If your video's about the builds take your algorithm down, why don't you make another channel for that and keep this one for streaming? He doesn't understand how YouTube works. You don't understand how YouTube works. So, Jesus, muchacho, you want me to start another channel. Listen to what you just said. You want me to start another channel where I do triple the work and make 1/10 of the income, as opposed to just dumping it on this one. But algorithmically, you don't understand. Revenue per minute. People get paid revenue per minute. This channel averages like 20 minutes watched per stream. All right. And if I do that 5 times a week, that's pretty good, as opposed to 6 10-minute videos that average 5-minute watch time. It's just not how it works. What's the future of the Fairmont? I think I just said it like 15 times. 418 should do those numbers, but I want like, 418, but I want like 12-to-1 compression. I want dumb shit. Saw the video. Tesla almost hit the road cones in self-drive. Tesla's tried to steer the car so that the quarter panel will get hit since it's the strongest part of the vehicle. Interesting. I bet the tech of that shop who that one got that one dislike in the live is feeling salty now. I mean, dude, it was the dumbest thing, and he got just completely sideways. And I've sometimes have typed complete responses to people, and then I go, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take him off the ticket. I'm gonna tell the customer, get your dog on a leash, and if you don't put him, you don't say tst, tst, because I don't have to do shit. When you talk down to me like that, I don't have to do shit with that shop. I can tell the customer, pick up the car, and we'll work you and me. I don't need that guy in the ticket system trying to talk down to me like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm good. You'd have to get 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours to even begin to make money. Exactly. When I could just dump the videos here in between live streams and make money. And I already have like 59,000 subscribers. So why would I start from zero again? Makes no sense. A horse named Dollar says, get you a 400 modified Cleveland. No, stop. I am not doing anything. He just named everything wrong. Cleveland Windsor Romeo with a Rochester spread bore 4-barrel. It's going to be a Windsor, but I understand you just named everything that doesn't really coincide with each other. It's funny. Elon Musk referenced the new Model 2 may not even come with a steering wheel. Full autonomous. Anticipate arrival in 2023. Look, everything is mapped out in the bigger cities. So remember the movies, I forget. No, there was a series on HBO that was Westworld. Westworld is a wonderful series. If you guys want to watch like insanely well-made AI futuristic kind of movie, in that in the future, you just get in a car that just kind of has predetermined routes, similar to a train, similar to a bus. I think buses will be gone soon, because if you can just have a predetermined route and it will never be late, like a tram or anything like that, where it's just automated, I mean, it's just going to be better for everybody until the power goes out and everyone fucking dies and gets steered into a fucking river. Fuck it. Pray for everyone in Cali. E85 is officially now $4.09. Good job, guys. Good job, California, for voting in Newsom again and voting Biden in. Good job. And you millionaires that live in really nice condos, watch out for the shit from the tent city that's in front of your building. Good job. Love it. Alex, look what Higgins race heads up 400 Windsor, 1,000 horsepower on 116 fuel, 880 on E85. What? Why does it make less on E85? That don't make no sense, right? Why doesn't it make 1,000 on E85? Oh, maybe they didn't have the injector? Maybe they didn't have the injector. Why wouldn't why wouldn't it make similar power on the 85? E85 around 280 in Michigan. Shake my hand. Thanks, Grandpa Biden. Love what the world. Love that the world. Love Westworld. It's the shit. Westworld, guys. Every episode's an hour and like 5 minutes long. Good actors, all of them. Like 4 seasons on Amazon Prime or HBO. Oh my God, what a great show. Why not Holly EFI? Because it's a fucking small block Ford, dude. I want a carburetor. Wada! I'm not afraid of carburetors. I am not afraid of a fucking carburetor. What can go wrong in a carbureted car? Alternator, starter, coils, or the that's it, right? The ignition coil. That's it. You get a bad TPS sensor, you get an injector harness fucked up, you get no. I don't care. I want a carbureted, high revving, stupid small block Ford. Tim McAmis is fire. Been a fan of his for a while. Tony chilling off camera. Tony's chilling off camera. He's sleeping. He played with a, what the fuck? What kind of a dog was it? It's a huge, huge white dog. It looks like a Russian dog. Think of a Siberian Husky, but twice the size. There's one in the complex. And I was out in the dog park, and this beautiful, beautiful young girl, she was like, is your dog friendly? And her dog weighs 150 pounds. And I was like, is my dog, my 20-pound shit-ass Boston Terrier that can barely eat all of his food because his snout is too short, friendly? Yeah, he's pretty fucking friendly. She's like, okay. Comes in and they just fucking play. They just get muddy and play and fucking, they played for like hours. It was stupid. And I was macking on the girl. I ain't stupid. Alex, how hard it would be to change tunes from race gas to pump gas? Not hard at all. Thinking about it, want to hear your recommendations. Eliza's, I would use your exact tune if you use a 14.0 Stoic Fuel or 14.7. If you use a Sunoco 260 GT, VP Import, anything like that nature, all I have to do basically is keep the Stoic the same, add more timing, and you'll be happy. Just finished season 3. Do you think Dolores is in season 4? They're all, yes, she's in all of it. She is a constant. She's hot too. Got no tits, but her butt's so on point and she's so pretty. Bro, I love watching her. Alex, did you see the Jake Conant beat Cletus? Fellow masshole. Jake Conant, the state trooper. Yes, yes. I didn't see the race, but Jake Conant's car, I don't know if that's his car, but the GT500 that he was racing, I want to see him back out in the Cobra again. I like seeing that Cobra out and about. It was a cool car back in the day, and it's been in hiatus because he's been rebuilding the whole motherfucker, and he's been racing the GT500 the whole time. But I'd like to see the Cobra back out and about. Great Pyrenees. Boy, you're good. You guys are fucking good. So, yeah, Great Pyrenees. I think I described it pretty good. So you guys are like a Siberian Husky, but like 15 times the size. Yeah, this big motherfucker came into the dog park and they just played nonstop. And he is such a big, great goofball. Awesome looking dog. Good looking, fucking fast. Big. I mean, literally, he was literally this fucking big. And I was like, what a good looking dog, dude. Good looking dog. Super well mannered, super strong, fast. But he was, gentle with Tony. He wasn't like beating the shit out of him. He was just rolling around and just kind of having a good time, bro. And the girl was rocking, bro. Girl was hot. Is it possible to give the 10R80 the same treatment as the 4R200 that PBH does? No. Completely different. Completely different configurations. You cannot lower the gear unless you eliminate. I don't know that as of yet that there's a benefit. I don't think that there's a benefit to taking gears away from a 10R80. Actually, yeah, first gear should go away. But the problem is, how do you eliminate first gear? Like, how do you eliminate that? You don't just remove the clutches because they share. Some of them are shared. So, yeah, I don't think you can do that yet, as far as I know. Honestly, man, 6R80 is still King Daddy, bro. Every single time you fuck with a 10R80, you could do max effort, all this bullshit, and then something always happens. Something always happens with that bitch. It's one of those transmissions that I think the Camaro one is way better. Like, it's crazy that the 10R80 in the Camaro is way more robust than the one in the Mustang. Alex, did you see Brent from PFI talk about the EPA in the latest video? No. Look, we know that they've been leading the optics for the fight. They got fined, and they've actually been the face of it, and we appreciate that. It couldn't have been a better guy because I'm a kind of a dickhead. The Lunds don't really, the Lunds are out in terms of fighting it with everything that they can legally. But they do everything the legal route. And I think Brent would be the perfect face because he encompasses more of an audience than someone like me, right? I am a polarizing figure, meaning you either fucking love me or you hate my guts. You don't go into my show and go, I kind of like him. No, you go, I love this motherfucker. I'll suck his dick. Or fuck that guy. I'll hope he cuts out of the business and fuck him. There is no gray area with me. And people, I probably wouldn't be a good representative to fight against the EPA. I don't know anyone that dislikes Brent. You can't not like him. You know what I mean? You can't dislike the dude. The guy seems to be personable, nice, genuine, and the perfect person to become the spokesperson to fight against EPA overreach. Now, what we're doing is on the legal side, people like the guy, the diesel guy, PPE, Corey, he's fighting it hardcore with his lawyers and all his resources. So there's a phalanx of people, fighting back. He's doing the optics. We're doing the legal route. Corey's doing the legal route. Social media. We do everything we can. Talking about is not enough. You got to take action. And there is hope. There is supposedly states that fought the EPA in court that would make all of their rulings bullshit. But I don't want to talk too much about it. I'll talk a little bit about it because I think John Lund Jr. posted something on Facebook a couple of days ago. And I thought it was very interesting, an interesting take. I was like, that's an interesting take. Like, I wonder if that's something that can actually happen. Let me see. John Lund 2, Monets, Keith Ray. Boy, he gets tagged in a whole bunch of junk, huh? I feel bad for people that tag Junior, bro. I feel real bad because he just gets fucking just tagged nonstop. So he put up an article right here. A new Supreme Court, let's read it together. A new Supreme Court case, Vox. A new Supreme Court case could gut the government's power to fight climate change. Neil Grosh's dream case would be the Earth's nightmare, which is obviously biased. But the Supreme Court has announced late last week that it will hear 4 similar cases, all likely to be consolidated under the West Virginia versus EPA, which could prove some of the most consequential court decisions in recent U.S. history. The cases are, in the latest chapter, explain the seemingly never-ending litigation over the Clean Power Plan, arguably the former President Barack Obama's boldest effort to fight climate change. Though the plan was never implemented, it still exists in a zombie-like state. A federal appeals court decision revived the plan last January, but the Biden administration said in February they would not reinstate Obama's policy. Even though it's no longer likely to be implemented, the petitioners in the West Virginia case, red states, energy companies, and owners of coal mines are fighting to get the court to rule that the Federal Clean Air Act does not authorize Obama's plan. More importantly, they call for new limits on the Clean Air Act that would severely restrict the Environmental Protection Agency's ability to reduce greenhouse emissions in the future. So, guys, there is this court case, excuse me, could gut what the EPA has done. So if the Supreme Court rules that their Clean Air Act enforcement has been egregiously overreached, bye-bye. And we say bye-bye. That's Supreme Court. Y'all fuck yourselves. The president can go suck a dick. All his cabinet can suck a dick. The press secretary can suck a dick. But the Supreme Court has to fucking rule in favor of the companies for the EPA to go suck a dick. And then I wonder if retroactively anyone that has been fined should get their money back. That would be interesting. I know you guys are impressed of how I read. You guys, it's Puerto Rican mother. I read good. Y'all motherfuckers can't even keep up with how I read. You know nothing about building a rear end for more power. Okay. Yo, says Kyle Wren. I know nothing about building a rear end for more power in my 13 S197. Any tips or terms I should know to research? Yeah, 3-link rear end. Actually, the GT500 has an insanely simple setup. It's got 9-inch ends. It's got 33 spline axles, a spool, and 373s. Senior's 8.8 has like crazy bracing. It's really well done. I mean, it's very impressive how nice the rear end is braced on the S197. It all depends on how much power you want to make. Typically, S197s that have just upgraded axles, 9-inch ends, good diff, they're good to about like 1,000. You know, as long as you don't have tire shake or anything like that, they're going to be really, really stout. So it all depends on how much power you want to make. Tony equals the best wingman ever. Why are we talking about dogs other than Tony? I'm late, says Cowicepticon. Brent is very opposite of every Honda guy I've ever met. Very nice. Exactly. He is so nice and passionate. He's not cynical, which makes me think something's wrong with him. You know, I'm like, Brent, do you know what's going on? Are you good? Sorry, I'm gonna have a mitt. Are you good? Because you should be cynical. You should hate this world. But he's like, oh man, you know, this fucking EPA, man. I just want to race, bro. I want to pass it down to my kids. It's not rad, man. It's not rad. You know what the EPA is doing? It's not rad. And I'm here going, fuck you, man. Just suck my dick. And he's like, yeah, man, it's not rad. I'm like, wow, you're so even keel. Like, what's the most mad he ever gets? I can't imagine anyone ever trying to fight him. He's just like a nice guy. Hey, man, fuck you, Brent. Yeah, man, it's all good, brother. Have fun. God damn it, I can't fight this guy. He's a nice guy. This is a reading channel now. It says Honda 50. Sorry, Honda 50. Sorry that I have very good reading capabilities. I know this is off topic, but why is my traction control not consistent? Turn it all off. Turn it. Are the roads consistent? Is the power application consistent? Is the pedal consistent? What do you want me to do? I don't know. Turn it off. Alex, I have a pump near me with 260 GTX, which is 98 octane. Do you think I can still get a tune with that fuel and have gains? Oh, yeah. Boosted? Eliza, I can give you 20 degrees in that bitch. And you're going to go, oh, my God. But you got to have a full tank of that shit. You can't be mixing it because I got to know the mix. If it's 50-50, I like to have at least 100 octane or at least high 90s. And if you have high 90s and I can show 20 degrees in that bitch, you're going to be like, holy shit, this thing flies. Cowicepticon says, please install one of those Hammerhead Hemi small block Ford units in the Fairmont. Okay, how much money do you guys think this channel makes a month? Because I don't have that kind of dough. Like, I can't buy a $40,000 motor or a $30,000 motor. I think Cletus gets heavily discounted Texas Speed Motors. I don't have a motor company that's willing to sponsor me. And the problem with being sponsored by a motor company is if their shit blows up, you got to stay with them because they're giving you free shit. So I want to be able to pay for something. And if it blows up, I'm going to go, all right, I paid. This company sucks. Moving on to the next one. Justin Barnes says, traction control should be your right foot. Zach Davis says, hey, Alex, I have a 17 GT, 3.6 pull and a Vortec V3, 1050Xs, currently 2,993. With there any gains of doing a dedicated, Zach, are you not listening to the conversation I'm having with Eliza's S550? You're asking the exact same tune. You're asking the exact same question. Yes, there's going to be gains with better fuel if you make a dedicated tune for it. Reading Rainbow says, EJ. Thanks for everything you do for the community, Alex. Hey, no problem, bro. I try. I mean, Brent has a better attitude for everybody. I have a better attitude for like bros. You know, like they're like fuck shit, motherfucker are like very prevalent in their vocabulary. People complaining about traction control. Meanwhile, my daily driving my swap Fox in the rain with no ABS, traction control, or airbag, says Alfredo Diaz. I drove my notch with a spool with Blizzax in the snow, and it was the most fun fucking ride I had on I-90, the turnpike. I was just flying, and the thing was just constantly like this. But the Blizzax, bro, thing was just, I could have put a plow in that front of that bitch. It was so fun. And I had 200 pounds in the back. $150,000 to $200,000. You confirmed it the other day. No, that's what I make total, like between Lund and this channel. Take Lund away, that figure drops severely. Hey, Alex, would you ever consider going with the Marilette Racing torque boxes on the Fairmont, or are you done with the rear end setup? The rear end's already done. The rear end's got UPR upper and lower torque box reinforcements, but I'm going to eventually mini tub it, and that might change a little bit. Inboard shocks, the whole 9 yards. YouTube puts their greedy hands in that super chat money. Oh, yeah, they do. Big time. Desert 1320, they need to shut down the pipeline to Biden's brain. That guy, remember when they asked him, hey, what do you think about that report about giving illegal aliens that have been separated from their kids $450,000? He's like, that's a garbage report. And then the next day, you should be able to get compensation if your kid. There was a great Instagram post where a guy posted the three amigos. And it was like me and my friends trying to get $450,000, and it was the Three Amigos. Oh fuck, I gotta find it. It was so good. I was driving back from getting a dinner, and oh man, it made me laugh so hard in the truck. I swear to God, I almost ran a light because I was just looking down at the phone laughing like an idiot, and I'm like, I gotta not scroll Instagram in traffic. I'm gonna roll through this fucking light and fucking end up. But dude, it was a great meme. I gotta find it. It was a conspiracy theory from 2018. They're coming us for all. Don't let them divide us. Oh, this is
said in their white papers, in their own UN documents, that they want to create race-specific bioweapons and other systems to depopulate the planet.
Oh Jesus, Alex Jones going after it. Fuck. What is happening? Okay, I'll find it later. My Instagram feed is ridiculous. It's puppies, cars, and asses, which is probably everyone's Instagram feeds. Shelby Gang, snow tires are game changing. Damn, you make serious money. I make good money. I'm not gonna lie. I make really good money. But I have a lot of overhead. I have 5 vehicles. Each vehicle, 3 of the vehicles have motor issues. Right? Think about it. The money I make goes right back into the show. So it's not like I bank this money. This money keeps this show alive. I have to pay for better internet. I have to eventually upgrade my equipment. I've been saying that forever, but every time I want to upgrade my equipment, a chip shortage happens or a car breaks down. So that's what I make gross a year. Net, meaning what you keep. Guys, I had to pony up a couple of $8,000 checks this year. I'm just like, oh, here's taxes. Here's taxes again. You know, on top of the shit they took from my regular job. So, guys, off pocket money, you know, it might. Okay, the people that make like $400,000 a year, they probably live a pretty comfortable life, but they don't have like fuck you money. Fuck you money to me is like 10 million and up. 10, 20 million and up. To me is fuck you money. Fuck you, you know, but like a million? A million's not fuck you money anymore. You sure you're not a closet vet guy? Those are some crispy new Balances in the back. They're crispy as fuck. Don't fuck with my New Balances, bro. These bitches ain't even creased. They ain't even creased, bro. Yo. Look at that. Look at the fucking... Yo, bro, they ain't even got a crease on them. Bro. Oh, gee. Look, bro. What you know about these New Balances, B? I'm going to roll up in that C8 and you'll be like, that shit ain't even creased, son. Right. I'm going to be walking all flat-footed, not to put a crease in them. Alex, are you going to get a channel strike just for playing 3 seconds of Alex Jones? You're right. That's why I'm like, oh, fuck. Dave Ramsey about to chime in. Alex, one of these days I will hit you up on the to know the process, and we'll need to make the changes how everything would work. Yes, sir. You got it. It'll be easy. You're going to be like, Alex, give me a race gas tune. Here you go. Oh, my God, it's fucking fast. That's it. That's really it. Sounds like you should stop saying you need to upgrade your equipment so nothing breaks. You're right. You're 100% right. I mean, $200,000 is so much more in Florida than New York. Oh my God, yeah. Love boost. $200,000 in New York is like fucking $40,000 in Massachusetts. Ain't shit. I'll pay Long Island. Taxes are brutal. I'm moving to Florida in 3 years. If you guys have a remote job that pays you $100,000 a year and you move to Florida, you're gonna be blown away how much it goes. And if you stay out of Palm Beach County, actually, if you stay out of South Florida, your money goes way further. Your money goes way further. Orlando area, Tampa area, Sarasota, not Naples. Naples is expensive. Okeechobee. Shit, you could buy Okeechobee for $100,000. Put them on StockX and sell them for $500. Not safe for work. Wear them to mod nats. No, they'll get creased up. Some stupid motherfucker's going to step on them, and I'm going to have to kill him. Just got off work. Glad I could catch the rest of the show. Keep up the great work. Thank you, sir. Those New Balances would look badass with some jean shorts. Really? Like, are you not aware of Shelby Dave? Alex has to go carbureted since he's got those New Balances. You really get into it after you got them. Exactly. Where's the 1080p monitor? See, you guys need to see what I see, right? This is what I see. Let me see. I'm going to move this around. I'm going to fuck this up. We're going to go into the Matrix. Here we go. Oh, yeah. So this is my control screen right here. You see so I got danger zone. I got, blot that shit. Oh my God, cookies. So oh my God, cookies. Boop, boop. Look at that. Oh, shit. Mike Tyson. You know Mike Tyson.
You can't touch me. You're not man enough. I eat your asshole.
And then we got all the other shit here. See? So this is my control center. So yeah, where's 1080p monitor? Here it is. So when I look for that, that's my main screen. Damn it, I bet I already got that. I love your content. podcast. But do you ever get burnt out of talking and answer the same questions a lot of times? Brandon Kleiber, not really. You understand, like sometimes we make fun of the questions and the repetitiveness of the question. I found out probably 3 years ago, my main talent, if you want to call it a talent, and the thing I like to do the most is talking. I'm really good at communicating. When I'm on a date, I am really chatty. I'm really good, and I like communicating. So if you guys are just asking questions, and a lot of you guys are in the pocket, like a lot of you guys know exactly what I'm trying to do, the vernacular, the double entendres, the jokes. You talked about me sipping on whiskey and limes and lime juice and all that. You guys get the jokes. So that makes me think, wow, I am coming across in a way that people understand and enjoy. So I love it. I love the fact that you guys chime in, understand what I'm trying to do. We built this own little cool little, niche group that I don't think it'll be huge and massive, but if it pays for my car hobby and you guys get entertainment out of it, fuck, I'm in, bro. Hammerhead small block Ford, son. Lots of X275 guys. I'm not running X275. I'm running, Okeechobee Boulevard and like Southern. I'm not running any class. I am stick shifting this car into the maybe 990 stick shift car. You ain't gonna break much, and it's gonna be fucking fun and faster than half the cars on the street. Would you ever try or like a Weber intake for an 8.2? No, fuck no, no way. Fuck that. The tuning on them is a fucking nightmare. When I worked at Bomberos, I saw Kenny try to tune them. He goes, they're a fucking nightmare. You're gonna live with a stutter somewhere in the middle. He goes, slap on this 4150 stock carburetor. That thing worked good. It did. Mustang Lifestyle says 350 in the bank, and I couldn't land a girl under 160 pounds. Holy shit, you don't got a 350 in the bank. No way. I still think 69 saying stupid is the best. It really is the best. Love it. Stupid. It's fucking great. Nancy Pelosi says she was retiring to Florida to avoid taxes. Interesting. Mustang Lifestyle, she ain't no 160. I ain't talking to her. If she ain't 160, I ain't talking to her. Tell us about the time YOLO raced a Viper in the VMP truck. Why? Blows my mind people actually voted for Biden. How will you build? Look, I am not building a small block Ford. I am no engine builder. What I'm going to do is, first of all, talk to cornbread Arthur Randall. And I'm going to he'd be great on the show. He has a heavy Louisiana, Texas, whatever accent. And he talks that bullshit. And he'd be really good on the show. I've even thought of, like, once I got everything squared up, flying him out here and having a dyno session with him just to fuck with it. What tools do we need? Tips, tricks, what carbs does he recommend? He's a very good carb tuner, good tuner in general. He has great theories about tuning. And I think he was the one that actually made me think about short trims and nitrous kits, right? He was starting to, so he asked the tuner one time, the math is dialed in. The injectors are dialed in. But when I spray the nitrous, this son bitch is about 14% rich. Now, do you think it's okay if I go ahead and go down on the fuel jet to bring the trims back to snuff? The tuner he asked said no. I said, fuck yes. He goes, that's what I said. But the tuner was like, no, that's stupid. And I was like, no, bring the jetting so that the trims are working less to supplement or take away fuel. And he's done it. And that motherfucking car was like a low 9-second car for like years. And I was like, and it was his theory, not mine. So his theory application started on carburetors. And when he understood how the data started being spit out on the data log, he goes, I know what this needs to happen. I used to do it with carburetors all the time. And I'm like, you got it, bro. Dude, you know way more than I. If you have super knowledgeable experience or super hands-on experience with motors and carburetors. Alex, what's the fastest car on the street straight from the dealership? Is the 911 Turbo one of them? No, it's the Tesla Model S Plaid by like a second. Like the Tesla Model S Plaid. And then it's like a McLaren. No, it's the Tesla like by a second. Alex, did you ever did Tombstone pile driver with a girl? The Tombstone or the pile driver? Tombstone sex position. Let me see. Sex position. Tombstone sex position. Images. Boy, the tombstone sex position. I don't think so. How to do a tombstone and a pile driver. I mean, according to according to this, no, I've never done a tombstone or a pile driver with a chick. So no, I'm like a conventional guy. Like I don't, I'm not looking to really put my dick in weird angles. I'm good. Finally going to a legit quarter track next month, 9.5. Yeah, right. On a bad pass, you run 9.5. Cuban Coyote, what's up? How you doing? JD Swag says, Alex, did you ever tombstone? No, I already got that. George Sanchez, Alex, in a previous episode, you mentioned GT500 head gasket on 3-2-1 combo. What is the reason for this? Great content. The sealing, the mating surfaces between a Gen 3 bottom end and a Gen 2 head, the GT500 gasket works fine. So just use it. 911 GT3 is going to be a killer. Turbo S has the all-wheel drive, but power can't compare. I found a 2012 Mustang 506 speed for $12,000, says Zach Henshaw. I'm about to purchase it, and I was thinking of grabbing a Pro Charger kit for it. Not looking to do anything too crazy, but what would you recommend to do to it? I would buy a Paxton or a Vortec kit from Beefcake Racing if you want a centrifugal supercharger. There you go. Pro and Bone for the win. Elon is satanic? No. Elon is a super smart dude. Would you tune a ProCharge stock motor besides oil pump gears, long tube headers, exhaust injector, and other supporting mods on a 50 Mustang GT Manual? Sure, why not? Stock motor? Yeah. Long tube headers, exhaust injectors, and other supporting. Yeah, of course. We do that like all the fucking time. That's a very simple combo. The new Corvette Z06 with the Z07 package is going to be a killer. Supposedly, the Z06 is a 10.6 car. Someone sent me something on Instagram saying that the Z06, the flat plane crank, basically the Voodoo powered Z06, is going to be a 10.6 car, which is pretty impressive because it's NA. The GT500, being a fat pig that it is a 10.6 car stock, but it's boosted. So I guess it has that going for it. Do you know what I'm saying? Alex, I have a Gen 2 manual performance pack car with Cobra Jet cams, long tube headers, free-flowing exhaust on E85. How do you think it'll fare in a roll race against a bolt-on E85 10R80? You're going to get so fucked up. Okay, so stick 'em. You're going to get gapped by probably 3 buses. If you're going to go up against a bolt-on E85 10R80 car, get ready to cry on the 2-3 shift, because right at that point, he is going to put 3 cars on you, and on the 3-4 shift, he'll put another 4 cars on you. They're different animals. A bolt-on E85 car beats Hellcats. A bolt-on E85 car keeps up with boosted manual Mustangs. So choose your opponent wisely. Boosted manual Mustangs have issues. You're fully loaded, fully bolted on, all the bolts are 100% on, is probably going to get beat by that car by over 3 or 4 cars easily, in my opinion. GM confirmed the Z06 runs 10.6. Look at me. Voodoo powered Z06. It is a Voodoo powered Z06. Sorry, it's a 5.5 Voodoo with a way better intake and a starter under the fucking manifold. Badass. Gen 1, Gen 2 have similar blocks. Gen 3 blocks have more coolant pockets. M50R and Predator blocks look like Gen 1 too, but stronger, says Chase. He must have copy pasted that from somewhere. Anyone want to buy my 12 GT 6R80 with 38,000 miles? Says Ian Oz. How much? 12? I mean, if FXB7, I'm not a big fan of FXB7. I prefer Win 3, 13, 14 for the select shift, but they tune fine. I can't wait to see the Voodoo cylinder heads bolt right up to the C8 Z06 block. That would be fucking hilarious, but I don't know how the hell you're going to get your hands on something like that. Let me turn off the notifications on this motherfucker. There we go. This thing is just dumb. Best converter for 6R80 S550, locked or unlocked? I always want locked. It depends on how hard they couple. The 252 at about 1300 wheel seems to do really well, and it couples really hard. Jake had it on Danielle's car, and he noticed that it was too tight for that car. He almost needed a looser converter to keep the RPMs up. So the 252, depending on the way it's configured, might not even need lockup clutches. But I always prefer a lockup style converter for cruising, because if you get in the 6R80, my 6R80 red car, when you're just driving around on the 6F converter, the RPMs stay at 4,000 RPMs. First gear, second gear, third gear, 4,000 RPMs, and then when the converter locks up, boom, it comes down to something normal. I'm like, thank God, because I imagine just like whizzing the motor and not even moving all that much. So I think the converter comes into play to keeping the trans temps down, making the car drivable. I think lockup is the way to go at a certain power level. Flying wheels ran like a 13.6 quarter mile in a new Corvette Stingray at the track. I need to put some bolt on my Gen 3 dating channel tonight as well. Maybe, yeah. I'll probably come on later, like at probably 10 if I do it, because I gotta take little man out, get him ready for bed, and then if I do a dating channel tonight, it'll be at 10. Kind of late, but something better than nothing. Hey Alex, what gear oil are you running on the Stage 3 Caliber? What he recommends, which is the AMSOIL shit. The flat plane crank on the Z06 is way different than the Voodoo crank. Wild stuff. Firing order is different in the Z06. Voodoo won't fit. The Chevy has 400 bore spacing. Coyote has 100 millimeter. This motherfucker's Googling like a motherfucker. I got on the list at Chiocha for the Z06. Chiocha will probably get 200 allocations. I got number 53. More than 5,000 people sent deposit to get the car from them. Ooh, my nose is running. Hold on, I'm going to blow my nose quick because I don't want to just booger up the place. Oh, well, I got to blow my nose. Woo! Oh my God, that was ridiculous. Bro, like half my brain came out of my shit. Ooh, I can breathe now. Holy crap. Dude, it was I should have filmed that. Fucking disgusting, bro. Fucking disgusting. Holy shit, but I can breathe now. 4R200 for the win with big power. Yeah, I mean, look. I considered selling my 4R200 trans, but then I thought to myself, some fucking asshole is going to go, well, Alex, can you put overdrive in it? And the overdrive transition on the 4R200 is finicky. And you got to understand why I removed it. And people are going to go, but I want it. I'm like, dude, just get a 6R80. So then I thought, you know what? Jake has hooked me up so much on this transmission. He's rebuilt it for nothing. He's been a great guy. Jake, this is yours. And the converter's yours. The 3C and the trans, it's yours. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, you can refresh it, sell it, make money, whatever you want to do, it's yours. So he's going to get it back, and then the motor's going to be sold locally to a friend, actually a good friend, a good guy, someone I trust, which is very few people in Florida. And he's going to have a stout little motor. Wow, dude, I had to blow my nose, and that was ridiculous, the amount of stuff that came out of there, bro. It was dumb shit. Vote on if he washes his hands. Of course, come on, kidding me? I had to. Pretty much half of it came off of my hands. Jay Rubin says, the inspiration for the Voodoo engine was the Ferrari 458 engine. Great. I love how we get to arguments about dumb shit we can't afford. Like, I love how people get way into arguments about, like, trying to one-up people. Oh, the inspiration for the... Just shut the fuck up, man. Love you, Jay. Did you guys hear it, though? Oh, bro, it was nasty. It looks... There's no snot trails on the cup. Fuck you. There's no snot trails. Liar. I had to look, though. Oh, it was nasty, dude. That was a quiet moment. Can't wait to hear the first Z06 Ghost Cam chop. Guys, it's going to happen. If it has VCT, you don't think someone's going to try that? You don't think every Chevy guy that is called the Ghost Cam Tune gay are going to try it right away on the first VCT V8 since, ever? Right? Has Chevy ever had dual overhead, twin independent variable cam timing, dual overhead cam on any V8? No. So they're going to go, fuck, if we can make this thing chop, it'd be pretty slick. And when they do it, I'm going to be there laughing. I'm going to have a 10-minute video of me just laughing with the sound of the Ghost Cam chop and then just making fun of every LS, LT, every guy on the planet. Any reason you wouldn't tune the car I previously asked about? Only reason I asked because my buddy got tuned bound by Lund, and why I'm curious, any reason why? The Pro Charger. What, the Pro Charger? I don't remember who you are, so you have to almost like repeat everything you said. There's like a zillion people. Look, this is what I see. Just push 1080p monitor. This is what I see. So if you think I remember you here, and I've had to go through all of this and make a show out of it, yeah, no, it's pretty difficult. What I do is pick the comments that stick out the most and just kind of concentrate on that. What's the most I can push out of my TVS? 2300, probably 800 to 850 if it's pulled correctly. Why is male circumcision a thing still? Mustang lifestyle. Wow. I don't know. I think that's body mutilation. It's not cleaner. It actually, some studies have suggested that it takes sensitivity away from the male, from the penis. So these guys that are like cut, right, and they're out there fucking smashing, and they're lasting, forever. And I'm like, you're missing out. You're missing out on potentially on way more sensitivity, And like women that get breast implants, they supposedly lose sensitivities on their nipples, and then they regret getting breast implants because some women were really, like getting their tits rubbed and stuff and their nipples sucked and pinched and all that shit. And then when they get breast implants, they fucking basically take the pepperoni, put it on a fucking petri dish somewhere, right? And then they just stick it back on with Elmer's glue and they're like, peace, nice tits, The North Star definitely doesn't count. Xander 13 sold his Mustang for a slow marrow, said he is a neck breaker, and the Mustang, nobody ever looked at it. That's a Mustang, is not a neck breaker. What does that mean? That tells you everything about what that dude's all about. He wants to be seen. Look at me. Look at me. Who cares? The fact that you saw his fucking show blows my mind, Coca-Cola. The fact that you saw the video to know what the fuck he's doing in his life blows my mind. Alex, did you ever roast or review your subscribers' cars on Instagram? Nah, it's gay. It's gay shit. I mean, it's dumb. Like, what? Hey, your car's gay. Like, guys, half of your cars are gay. Like, we all know half of your cars are fucking gay. I don't have to tell you they're gay. You know they're gay. Can you make a chop just with a variable cam timing? Yeah. Yes. Guys, how do you think we make a chop? Hey, Jay Rubin, how do you think coyotes chop? Do you think we add more fuel? Do you guys think we add fuel? Like, I guarantee there's guys out there that go, oh, all they do is VVT is VCT. Variable valve timing. No, VVT is different than VCT, right? Isn't VVT a mechanical actuation as opposed to a mechanical valve actuation as opposed to a cam phase? I think he's right on that. But dude, a lot of people think that the Ghost Cam tune adds fuel. Like, do you think we touch any fuel table ever with a Ghost Cam tune? No. No fuel table is touched on the Ghost Cam tune. Sometimes if you want to throw to your chop, you can fuck with injector timing, but fuck all that. You don't need it. Yeah, he did almost just as much as likes. Okay. My cars might be gay, but they're fast. Yeah, he did almost just as much as likes. Okay, you make a chop by using E40. You add more cam profile, obviously. Exactly. Alex, would you ever be on Mexico Racing League's podcast? Yes. I'm going to have a week off during Christmas and Christmas. Fuck, I can't talk. Christmas. And I'm planning to fly there, just on my own dime. And just, I want to be there. I want that motherfucker to be like 5 episodes. We're just to talk shit on everybody. The LT6 does not have VCT. It has VVT. Oh, so yeah, no cam chop. If it has variable valve timing, meaning a mechanical actuation of the valve, but not phasing, dual overhead cam, twin independent VCT, it won't cam chop. It won't. Did he, Mendoza? I told him truth and he never said shit to me. Did he, Mendoza? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What Mendoza say? Where's Mendoza? Mendoza. Nope, don't know. Don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Arturo Morcio said, what's up, Alex? Variable cam timing versus variable valve timing. Got it. Saw guy that says the Ghost Cam tune is then turning off coil packs in certain order to give it the lobe sound. Wow. I saw that on forums, right? The guy's like, well, yeah, it dumps a whole bunch of fucking fuel. I'm like, okay. If I show you a compare file, there is no table that is fuel related that is touched with variable cam timing. Like none. None. And people don't understand that. People are like, well, why does it smell richer? I'm like, what? If it smells richer, why does it show leaner on a log? On a log, guys, a variable, a Ghost Cam tune looks lean. Yeah, at idle, a ghost cam tune looks lean. So what do I do when I look at a data log and it looks 15% lean to me? And I'm like, then I look at the cam position. I go, why'd you data log the cam log tune? Well, I wanted you to make it more choppy. No, we don't make it more choppy. Oh, I want it. Okay, so Alex, it goes, but I want it to go. Can you make it go like that? Like, no. Why not? Really? So JSE Decker is talking with Jay Rubin. They have a very, very huge discussion about VVT versus VCT. So let's settle it. VCT versus VVT. Let's go. Variable valve timing is a general term for the system that keeps the timing of the valves and is typically designed to work with the camshaft. A VCT, variable cam timing, can be considered a form of a VVT system. Manufacturers change the names to make them sound like manufacturer-specific designs. Ooh, interesting. JSE Decker might be right. I've been using the term VVT for a while but I also realized that cam phasers, but it's VCT. So then it says VCT, perhaps this information below helps. So it looks like it's the same thing. Here's another factory link. So it looks like the basic technology, they look at the basic technology. They really do the exact same thing. How they do it may be a small nuance difference between a phaser or a hydraulic piston, but it does effectively do the same thing. Think of it as terms of VVT is more widely known, has been around. Okay, no. See, I don't believe VVT is the same as VCT. On a Coyote, I can independently move the intake cam versus the exhaust cam. On VVT, I don't think I can do that globally. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if on a I wonder how they look that up in terms of the terminology. That'd be interesting. I might have to do a show on that. Popping in for a little while, mention, and I'll catch the replay later. Says that Carol put the club soda in that bitch. You blot that shit, motherfucker. You blot that shit.
Home. Hey, don't rub on that. You blot that. You understand? That's alpaca. That's $25,000 alpaca. You blot that shit. Right. You don't rub it. Put the club soda on there.
Oof. Love that clip. Okay. Jay Stacker, different manufacturers give things different names. Got it. Doesn't seem like he's going to answer me. Genuinely curious about it, though. Lime Turtle, can you fucking type the whole motherfucking question again? You fuck. Just type the whole fucking question again. Alex, I have are you the guy with the Pro Charge 12? And you don't understand why I don't recommend Pro Chargers? Is that you? You think I fucking follow your fucking comments all the fucking time? You know what, motherfucker? Now you're going to make me do it. You're going to make me go up and look, motherfucker. Doesn't seem like he's going to answer. Fuck it. Now I'm going to fucking look. Let's do it together. This motherfucker got me all pissed off. Let's see what the fuck he wants to talk about. Yeah, the Pro Charge 15 manual with the supporting mods and O-pump gears. I said I'd tune it. I said I would tune it. I said we do that tune every fucking day. Every fucking day. It's a very easy tune. Did you not hear that? Did you want me to say, hey, Lime Turtle 3, I want to take out 5 fucking minutes just to talk to you about this shit for your non-paid question. Yes, we will tune a basic bitch combination that we tune every fucking day in our fucking sleep. My dick is out half the time I'm tuning combinations like that, jerking off because it's so fucking easy. What the fuck? He's not going to answer my question. I answered it immediately. Yeah, we tune that combination every fucking day. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus. Didn't want to bother you with the reposting, my bad. Oh, fuck. Someone clip that. The last part. My dick is out when I'm my dick is out when I'm tuning that combo. Oh, look, another Pro Charge Mustang. Tune sent. Oh, Alex, it went 8.6 yesterday. Congratulations. Thank Junior. He does the vetting of the file. I just share it. Alex is going to swing at someone at ModNats. Bet me on that. Nah. No one that has trouble with me will want trouble with me. Every single time they see me in person, they want to shake my hand. They want to make peace. And I'm like, nah, motherfucker, I've been working out. Fuck that piece shit. It's violence. I'm choosing violence, motherfucker. No peace. There is no peace. We are not stepping up to the table and like squashing beef. Fuck that. Beef is for life. Have you guys ever watched boy, what's his name? There's a part that just speaks to my heart. And this rapper is a drill rapper from England. Fire in the Booth. Jordan, Fire in the Booth. Oh, fuck, dude. He did a freestyle that was dumb. And I'll try not to get copyrighted because this one's like...
Fuck a blue tick, I'm certified with broomstick.
Oh, shit. Yo, he goes hard. He goes really hard on this. He goes, I'm not squashing a beef. It's fucking on for life. I'm going to have to clip that.
I'm not supers, but I never...
Okay, let me see. Okay.
Having no help.
Okay.
Perfect.
No. Fire in the Booth.
Shooting whites is a crisis. Perfect. Paper say solvers like moth.
No. Don't get copyrighted.
Go.
Fuck.
Right, have you seen their faces? Asking for
He's violent. He looks like he's big.
shooting. Me and Kane 2 sticks.
Oh man. Let me see.
Their situations words can't describe.
Let me see.
Yeah, we ain't finished yet, but coming on shooting and range. Try blow fuming. They took me back to done
Let me see.
famous. Say
God damn it.
drag out. Really didn't give a shit. Millie licks, pretty shooting whites. It's a
I'll find it eventually. But he's like, he goes, fuck squashing beef. It's fucking on for life. And I'm like, yeah. So Jordan, Fire in the Booth. Guys, if you like drill, UK shit, watch this beginning to end. It's one of the best. He doesn't have his phone out. He doesn't have notes. It's off the dome. And the dude goes hard for fucking 15 minutes straight. This guy's like, what the fuck? Dude, it was so good. So good. Like, I watch it a lot. It has a lot of views. 10 million views. It's a fucking badass freestyle session. My boy's stressing from flags. So if I wanted cam tune, I just ask for one, or do you buy? It depends on your combination. Not every car configuration can get cam lobe tunes, and I'll tell you which ones. Okay, so Gen 1 generally is shit. It's super old. It's a Fox body. If you have a S197, guys, you have a Fox body. I'm sorry. So Gen 1, like 11 to 12, NA, whether you have a Boss intake manifold, GT350, 18 manifold, really doesn't matter which intake manifold you have. We can cam lobe tune it, auto or manual, no problem. Boosted, bye-bye. You cannot cam lobe tune shit on 11 to 12. Boosted, bye-bye. 13, 14. The only combination we tune for cam lobe boosted is a stock throttle body application like a Vortec. So a 13 manual, no auto. So 13 manual Vortec Paxton, we can cam lobe tune. And NA, we can do all NA tunes, ghost cam, no problem. So 11 to 12, NA, not boosted. 13, 14, only stock throttle body applications, manual, not auto. No TVS. No Whipple. Stock throttle body applications. 15 and up, everything. NA, everything but Cobra Jet. Again, Cobra Jet, the fucking manifold, the throttle body, the way it's not stable. And same thing, like all combos, no Cobra Jet cam lobe tune. So everything NA can be done. Boosted, Gen 1, only 13 stock throttle body applications. And Gen 2 and up, everything can be done except CJ shit. So hopefully that helps. And if you ask the same fucking, what else can a CJ get tuned on Gen 1? I'm going to fucking boot you off the chat. That wasn't my question though. My buddy got turned down, and I just wanted to know if he knows any reasons why they would turn down doing it. No, unless you have the shit, if your buddy was turned down, he must have told you why. Okay? If your buddy was turned down, he was either a fucking cuck or he must have told you why they turned him down. Because we have a complete history in our ticket system. So when someone says, hey, Lund turned me down because it's a Pro Charger, I go, no, we turned you down because you didn't want to change injectors. And it's right there in the ticket system. That's why we tell you guys to put everything in the ticket system. What's with this Astro World BS? How did the Houston Astros become so popular all of a sudden? No fucking idea. when they started winning a little bit, right? They started winning a little bit, and all of a sudden it's Astro World. And then they're going to become a legacy for losing World Series. Since the modern age, Red Sox haven't lost a World Series. Houston has lost 2. Alex, in the previous episode, you messaged or got that. Who's worse, the Cobra guys or the Shelby guys? The Shelby guys by far. Cobra guys race. As gay as they are, they race. Shelby guys don't race. They don't race. Michael Camacho gave me $1. Thank you, Michael Camacho. Appreciate you, sir. Who got that? Roush Cam, yay. So, no, not on Gen 3. Pro Charger combo with the half-out man sauce. Exactly. Peasant fuel system. Maybe. That's the thing. Like, some people don't understand that. Like, I had a customer today. God love him. He's not from this country. He's, I think, from Germany or, I don't know, Lithuania or some shit. And he goes, "Hey Alex, I'd like to know what your recommendation is for the fuel systems." I go, "Fuel system? Okay, so I like a Foreign Innovations fuel system. Okay, I'm going to buy this." And he bought a completely different fuel system. I said, "That's not a Foreign Innovations fuel system." And he's like, "Yes, well, tell me what difference." I'm like, I literally outlined it for him. Guys, I sent him screenshots of what pumps to get, what rails to get from the Foreign Innovations website. I emailed them. They never emailed me back. I'm like, go to Beefcake site. Order from there. "Oh, I ordered from different site and they have their own fuel system." And I go, "Oh, I can't outline builds. I can't. I'm done." That was like 7 emails in. I'm like, I'm done. The concert where 8 people died the other day in Astro World. What is Astro World? Is that like where what's the guy who did the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Did they go to Astro? Is Astro World a thing? Is that a location? What is Astro World? Astro World Investigate. Let me see images. It's probably just going to show people like in a concert. That's not a real place, is it? Astro World staff instructed to call dead concert goers Smurfs. What? That's not a real place, is it? Like, really, Houston? Like, this isn't a real place, is it? Like, is this where the stadium used to be? Like, I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. I don't go to concerts because I hate people. Travis Scott concert during the Astro World, 8 people died. Yeah, I know about that, but what the fuck is Astro World? Is it a location or is it a parking lot where they just put up a sign that said Astro World? I got an old man in a Shelby the other day and he smoked the clutch trying to keep up. Yeah, I'm sure he smoked his clutch. Shelby owners for sure. Too many cotton balls under the back tires to look like tire smoke on car shows. And fake parachutes. That's my best. Wally World. Exactly, Wally World. When Clark wanted to go to Wally World and he punched him in the face. And they took John Candy hostage because he says, I promise I promised my family a vacation and I'm going to give them a vacation, you know? So, yeah, that lay Wally World.
First one's here. First one's here.
First one's here. Motherfucker's closed.
First one's here.
That's fucking great. Oh, well, what a great movie. So stupid. I'm old. Basically, Travis Scott encouraged the crowd. Oh, we know. Oh, my God, Jay Rubin. Jay Rubin, do you know the song? Basically, what ended up happening was we've heard everything that has happened. Jay Rubin's the king of stating the obvious. Alex, Snickers have a nougat and peanuts and a caramel center and a chocolate coating. Now they come in 2 pieces. Coca-Cola is black sugar water. I'm like, wow, stop it. Shelby owners make me laugh. I was just at a car meet. Dude had a GT500 and people are leaving. Buddy gets into his car and starts it, pulls out the parking lot and floors it. Mind you, his car was off for an hour. You gotta put... Wait. Hey, guys, headphone warning.
Remember, guys, you gotta put heat in the motors. Right before you do a burnout, you gotta put heat in the motors.
World Cup in a nutshell. Matt Long says, hostage with a BB gun. Good shit. Look, Russ, no tan lines. AstroTurf never killed anyone, but it skinned some knees. It fucked up a bunch of... It not only skinned knees, it broke knees. That shit, you would stop on a dime. How do you think Barry Sanders was able to do half of the shit he did? Alex, who's worse, Gen 2 Lightning or Shelby guys? Shelby guys. Captain Obvious, you hate money. Demonetize. Look, that's okay. I'll cut it out. It tells me if I got a copyright strike, and I just trim the segment out after. Usually like 10 minutes after, it tells me, hey, you're fucked, dude. Hey, Alex, if the only thing changing compression 11 to 1 to 12 to 5 to 1, do I need a tune revision or can I use the same tune? Sprayed Coyote, as long as you're on E85. I do not recommend pump gas and boost at 12 to 5. 12 to 5, I don't even recommend you rev the car that much. I go right to E85 with that bitch. King Joffe says, it was a Six Flags theme park in Houston. It closed down years ago. Thank you. God damn it. Thank you. I love how I go, what's Astroworld? Everyone goes, where 8 people died. I'm like, no. What's Astroworld? Where 8 people died. Asshole. What's Astroworld? There was a concert, Alex, a couple days ago, and Travis Scott. And some guy's like, it used to be a Six Flags. Thank you. Fuck me. Can a car be tuned for ethanol? Yes, absolutely. Are you saying FAR Innovations or Ford? Fore, F-O-R-E. Oh my God, stop it. For Innovations, did you mean O'Reilly's electric fuel pumps and stock injectors with a 332 hole drilled in the bottom? Says Craig Sinoski. Woo, I love that. I love the snarky comments. That mic peaked so many times. Exactly. Jordan Fire in the booth, 740 is the part. Thank you, George Treteris. I love you. Fuck, I love you motherfuckers. This is me at Modnats. Let me see. This is going to be me at Modnats. Motherfucker, you're going to get me demonetized. It's not around 740. You liar. I got to trim this out.
Stick shut down my Insta. Trying to stop my movement. I got dotties booming. I rob robbers, rob shotters, rob you with your do bit. Sat in my pack going mad, frustrated. Done a long week, all a year awaited.
You fucking liar.
Or a year awaited. I run with the scoobers.
Cocksucker, I hate you. I love you, now I hate you. You got me demonetized. Where's the beef fucking on for life? 740 is the part. Get the fuck out of here. 740 is the part. I'm listening to this whole motherfucking song. I can't find shit.
Well, a year awaited. I run my town from myself. Please, I'm fuming.
Liar. There's nothing at 740. What the fuck are you listening to? God damn, this guy's way off. You motherfucker get me demonetized. Listen to the whole fucking song. It's right at 740. Go to 740. Nothing there. Alex, do you know how much is to extend my revision time? $150. It's winter here in Minnesota and probably change fuel until next year. $150. It's $150 and extends it 6 months. So if you want to wait until you're ready and pay the $150 then, so then you have the 6 months after that, you can do that. Please say 12.5, not 12 to 5. Please say 12.5, not 12 to 5. Fuck you, JSE Decker. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Am I the only one who didn't know who Travis Scott was before all this shit? Yeah, because that guy played the Super Bowl. That guy was the Super Bowl halftime show. He sucked because rappers generally suck at Super Bowl halftime shows. Like live rap is awful to watch. It's 50 guys on a stage singing the last song of last word of a bar, right? And you're just like, what the fuck is happening? Any experience in tuning Renegade fuel? Yeah. It's just like the rest of the fuels. Same rest of the fuels. If it's E85, 9.85 Stoic, no big deal. Why does that rapper have a purse? It's not a purse, it's a satchel. Definitely gonna order my power adder from Beefcake. His website is legit. It's super intuitive. Like it knows what you want. It's good shit. Anyways, good shit for Love the Tunes. Thanks for yelling. Have a good night. Says Lime Turtle. Where's the beef? There is no beef. Bamboozled. Made me get demonetized, man. That motherfucking video is popular as shit. And I'm going to get demonetized for sure because this motherfucker sent me on a wild goose chase. It's right at 740. Right there. Nothing. Never attend an event where Bruce Jenner's kids are. GT350 built motor and E90 Whipple 20 PSI good for 1100? Yes. Ooh, maybe more. A little more boost maybe. But yeah, I've tuned a couple of them built motors at Bobo Boost and them fucking things are making 1,000 like nothing. So an extra 100 horse on top of that. And if it's super built and it's a Gen 3, like a Gen 3 and up Whipple, like a Gen 5, you make it easily in my opinion. Whoever Mr. Chat today is going to be like, what the fuck is Alex saying when he sees the replay? Exactly. Who has the best Super Bowl halftime show? Bruno Mars. Fucking Bruno Mars. Dude, And believe it or not, Lady Gaga, call me gay. I'm just going by the show and performance. I'm like, that was fucking great. And Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga. Not like they're going to have rappers this year. It's going to be fucking trash. Like when you, okay, say what you want about MC Hammer. That was a show. There was a MC, let's get demonetized, right? MC Hammer, MTV Music Awards, 1990. The reason he went broke is because he had 800 people dancing on stage at the same time. And it's a show. Like, it's a fucking show. You know? Let me see. Boy, this guy was a quote-unquote rapper. Rap has changed quite a bit from... Could you imagine the baby doing that? I got it like there's fucking 5 dancers, 7 people here. I think the whole hood goes up there. We keep it in Soul Train Awards? What are you doing the Soul Train Awards? Could you imagine a Soul Train Award? There was a stage so fucking big. It was ridiculous. Now, see, this is early on. Oh, the Running Man was the shit back then. Man. Let me see. MC Hammer, live concert, live performances. There was like 800 people doing the Running Man at the same time at this one. And I couldn't believe the amount of people. And I was like, that's why he went broke. He went broke because he was paying 5,000 dancers to do the Running Man at the same time. MC Hammer, you can't touch this. Oh my God. Yeah, this is a totally different time. Totally different time for rap. All right, I'm going to get the fuck out of here because I'm going to get demonetized the rest of the time watching this shit. Just busting balls, says JSE Decker. Love you. Jordan Fire in the Booth, 740s. Oh, fuck George Chitaris. Got me demonetized today listening to a whole Fire in the Booth. Unreal. Was he in death row? He wasn't on death row. No. Nice pants. Too legit to quit. Oh, we got people. We got the mods on it. They started getting shit gone. All right, guys, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. We got spammers in the chat. We're going to get the fuck out of here. Bot alert. Thanks for everyone that tuned in today. We talked about Hollywood, rule bending, famous cars, bending rules, Pro Mod starter kit, air shifters, the whole 9 yards, just to get freshened up on the stuff that we had going on yesterday. Tomorrow, I'll be on 5 o'clock p.m. right after work, YDBT Daily. Regular live show, 1 hour long, and then we'll get right after it. And then I'll try to be on all the way till Friday because I won't be in Monat until Friday night or Friday afternoon. I might take off early just to get there because I got way too much shit going on here to just leave on Wednesday. But the Lund crew is going to be there tomorrow. They're going to start testing. They're going to start setting up. They're going to get after it and see if the Grey Goose can get something done. I'll be there for qualifying and to crew and to help with revisions for anyone that needs anything. So I'll see you guys if you guys make it to Monats Friday and Saturday and Sunday. And then the Lund crew will be there testing on a rental. And then early qualifying on Thursday and Friday, and then I'll be there Friday and then do some work with the crew and data log some of the customers' cars if they want me to do any revisions. All right, guys, I'm out of here.